The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location, the Staples Center. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening. Thanks, David. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the point. And for the Clippers, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Batum. Then it's Paul George. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now, here's Ayton. No good from Booker.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
On the wing, Jackson, defended by Booker. Here's Leonard. Can't hit that one. Some solid D from Paul. Fast break, here come the Suns. Leonard against Booker. Right side, Crowder. Paul outside. Clock at 6. Over Jackson. A new 14 for the Suns. And it's Ayton missing. One-on-one here. Jackson finds Leonard. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Ayton against Batum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
First free throw is good.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the Players Union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for it. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Outside Jackson. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. That shot off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Here's Morris. Suns have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. The offensive rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And again, no good by the Clippers. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Paul. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Leonard with the steal and pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Leonard's got the ball, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 4. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is unafraid of a little contact. That's a nice play right there.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he knocks down the first one.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA, understands his role as a stretch 4.
And Morris drops them both. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Bounce pass from Paul. Ayton against Batum. Here's Crowder. Good work defensively by Morris.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Tries again, and the layup good by Batum. And this game is tied up now.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And it's Ayton missing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And the wide open shot from Morris. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Booker with it. George picks him up. Here's Paul. No good. Shot missing. Good work. Defensively by Morris. Three-pointer. And Batum with the basket on the assist by Morris. Batum's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Paul passes to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton dishes to Booker.
Oh, a nice defensive play. Alter the shot, then stay right there to clean up the glass.
Morris, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul finds Booker. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
You have to be able to think quickly and make great decisions. And in the catch and shoot, Devin Booker doing work.
Jackson passes to Batum. Back to Jackson. Outside, George. Shoots over Crowder. George, no good. The Suns trailing. Right side, Crowder. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Here's Leonard. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Here's Booker. Great D that time from Batum. Clippers leading by 3. Jackson with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Leonard looking around. Jackson from long range. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, that open look set up by Kawhi Leonard, that's probably the most underrated aspect of his game.
Paul dishes to Booker. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 7 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Offensive rebound. Off with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Ayton missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The best scorers in the game have the ability to get to the free throw line. Kawhi Leonard lives there.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of the league's most dominant rebounders, Doris, from the wing position.
Board man gets paid. That was his motto from back in high school and college. It's all about hard work and earning your keep, according to Kawhi.
And he makes the first.
When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college. But boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Sharge checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Paul. Leonard hits them both. And Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning. No lights on in the gym, so he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career. First to practice, last to leave. He has that hunger to improve, the drive and the desire to put in the time to be great. There's a price to be paid, and he's willing to pay it.
Here's Booker. The Clippers getting the bucket. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. He shoots again, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Leonard's got 13.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
And that one, good.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 10-point lead. Another shot, and the layup is good. 15 points in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Booker. That one off the back iron and out.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
The shot's good. And the Clippers lead by 14.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Passes it to Payne. To the middle. Leonard with the steal. Over Payne. Offensive rebound. Zubac lays it up and banks it in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
For three, Booker. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Kennard. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Payne looking around. Saric on the follow.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Clippers leading by 16. And Leonard has it in the corner. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Now here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's over Payne. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Rondo with it, working on Payne. Suns trail by 17. Here's Craig. No good on the 3. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Payne. Pass to Saric. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Dario Saric, the homie, as he was known in Philly, a Croatian finesse forward for this team.
You know what I love about Dario is here's a big man who could space the floor with his shooting. He can balance that with an ability to make plays off the dribble. He's a really sneaky cutter and a very opportunistic rebounder. I mean, this is a big man who will contribute in a lot of different areas.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, Dario Saric has a busier schedule than most NBA players because almost every offseason, guys, he spends his whole summer as one of the key players on the Croatian national team. This is a player who basically plays year-round.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. Saric nails them both. Los Angeles leading by 17. Here's Rondo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
The Clippers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And the first one at the line is good.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Rondo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, give Saric a lot of credit. He attracted the defender's attention because he looked determined to score it.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And that one falls from Šarić. That one is no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's an 18-point game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Payne passes to Booker. To the inside, just 5 to shoot, and the rejection by Leonard. Here's Kennard. Rebound by the Suns. Inside. No good from Booker. Here's Leonard, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
You've got to keep the defense on their heels, and Kawhi consistently able to make pull-up jump shots.
And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity to the game. Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Johnson is out there with Dario Šarić, and it's Payne in at the one. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Suns with the ball. Now Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, what I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Šarić, making sure he leaves no doubt.
Rondo passes to Kennard. Releases. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Šarić. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And that's now 9 points for Dario Šarić.
Well, that's the court awareness of Mr. Devin Booker. This guy increasingly becoming such a good passer.
Here's Zubac. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Zubac has got his third basket of the night right there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And Devin Booker in the third year of that 5-year, $158 million contract, coming off his first All-Star selection and his most efficient scoring season. Man, it's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's doing his part. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about, can he create team success?
Here's George following the basket by Chris Paul. And George, here we go.
Such such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Here's George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night. Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Now, here's Batum. He has 5. Takes it from 10. Outside Jackson. And the Clippers miss again.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Bridges shot. Good.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Now, here's George. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Kennard. And the rejection by Ayton. Booker at the elbow. The shot misses. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now, here's Ayton. Makes it off the glass. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
Jackson kicks to Batum. Pass to Kennard. To end the drought. Paul grabs the board.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's Kennard. Following the shot by Chris Paul. George finds Batum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
The first one falls. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Both free throws good from Batum. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Paul, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Batum's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. George, no good. Suns trail by 16. Three-pointer, Crowder. It's hauled in by George. Outside Jackson. Kicks it to Batum. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. George, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Batum with the steal. Looking to get back on track here. That doesn't go either for George. The Suns have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And it's Ayton missing. Los Angeles leading by 16. On the wing, Jackson bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked: confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Ayton with it. The dish to Paul. Oh, Ayton in position.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Clippers leading by 17. Leonard draws the double over Booker. Here's Batum. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Paul passes to Crowder. To the middle. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And there's the pass to George. Morris outside. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Crowder kicks to Paul. Back to Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 22. Fast break, here come the Suns. A shot by Paul, nobody around. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Passes it to Leonard. Over Booker. Leonard, no luck.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Ayton. Good, nice job down low. Ayton's got 8.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Booker against George. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Outside for Jackson. Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Here's Booker. He's got 14. Paul outside. Offensive rebound.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And here's Booker. Pass to Paul. Shoots over Batum. Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And that's now 10 points for DeAndre Ayton. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. With the Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. Bridges with the steal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
And Doris, Mikal Bridges, how about 2 national titles in the 3 seasons at Villanova? Got better each and every year.
And think about in his junior season, he becomes one of only 8 major conference players in college basketball history to average 1 block and 1.5 steals while also shooting over 40% from 3-point range. Boy, that is the perfect resume for a 3-and-D wing.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I
my
was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut
Wow.
for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch! And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Sun. They trail by 7. Sharch dishes to Payne. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from Payne.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Clippers leading by 5. Now here's Leonard. 24 points for him. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Payne passes to Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Suns getting the bucket. Here's Batum. Up and in on the layup. Batum's got 11.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Suns trail by 7. 32 seconds left in the first half. Here's Paul. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Leonard draws the double. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
Paul against Rondo. There's the pass to Payne. Shoots the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 5 points in the game. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
You know, just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He ended up with 26 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals. And Kenny, like Kawhi Leonard, Paul George doesn't show a whole lot of emotion. He lets the production speak for itself.
Maybe that's why George has handpicked Kawhi to team up. The only drama that George causes is to the opponent.
Yeah, he has all the tools to be MVP, but for him, it's not about the awards. He's focused on the titles.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George is out there with Jackson. Then there's Batum. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Bridges, no one around him. And he gets it to go from the corner. And that's 10 points for Mikal Bridges. On the wing, George. Pass to Zubac. The rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
The open shot by Paul. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Paul's got it all tied up now for Phoenix. LA has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Down low, here's Jackson.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
The Clippers haven't made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubac. And so Jackson nails both of them. Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Floats one. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. And 12 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Batum finds George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bridges against Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And it's George missing.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Outer dishes to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Inside, Crowder. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Outside, George. Good on the bucket.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Booker looking around. Ball against Batum. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Now, you know this. Crowder is not afraid to get physical. This guy will draw contact and get to the foul line.
For Phoenix, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the first one drops.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
And the Clippers making a change here. Kennard's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. The Clippers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Outside, Batum. Here's George. Drains the 19-footer. George has got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Well, Paul George has always had that aspect to his game. The mid-range where he can be efficient and effective is absolutely on point.
Now here's Booker. 14 points for him. High post shot. They get it back. That one falls. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Inside and power down the jam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense. You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career, he demonstrated three-point range, and while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
Now here's Batum. Devin Booker missing his last shot. And Batum kicks to George. Bridges against Kennard. Over Bridges. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And Monty Williams said, offensively, Ayton's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Free throw good, Crowder. Some changes for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. And both free throws good from Crowder.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
George passes to Batum. Morris trying to free himself up. Good D by Booker. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Ayton kicks to Crowder. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Pass to George. The shot missing. And Phoenix will come the other way. Johnson with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Got that bucket in no time at all. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Down low, here's Batum. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Booker the pass to Johnson. Here's Ayton. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. And now an 8-point Suns lead.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Pass to Morris. And here's Kennard. one, and the rejection by Ayton. Here's Johnson. The second effort, and Ayton with the layup.
Timeout.
Ayton's got 19 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
A different look for the Clippers. Mann's checked in. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And Phoenix also making a switch. Saric is checked in. Now, here's Kennard. He's got 9. Batum dishes to Rondo. To the middle. And the layup falls.
Yeah, and Rondo, he's fantastic at staying strong through the contact.
Phoenix leading by 8. Booker inside. Kennard covering. LA's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Now Rondo. And there's the feed to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. That one a little long. Phoenix has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. They get the rebound. Saric. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Kennard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And just a fantastic season a year ago in terms of his free throw shooting. 90% from the line.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Batum.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Booker against Kennard. Second chance shot. Booker trying to free himself up, and it's Ayton missing. Clippers trail by 10. Kennard kicks to Rondo. The pass to Morris. Over Booker. Morris, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Payne passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you can see, guys, how much confidence DeAndre Ayton plays the game with. This is especially so on the offensive end.
Saric against Morris.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. And for the Suns, Jay Crowder comes in for Saric, and Paul subbed in for Payne. That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Morris kicks to Rondo. Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, incredible improvement in Kawhi Leonard's jumper since he came into the league. Give credit to the time spent in San Antonio.
Ball against Rondo. Feeds it to Ayton. Batum with the steal. To the paint. Here's Rondo. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Clippers now. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
The first free throw is good. And Morris drops them both. Suns leading by 9. Paul passes to Johnson. Now here's Crowder, covered by Morris. From deep, Johnson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Rondo. Passes it to Leonard. Over Johnson. It's hauled in by the Suns. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. They are just killing them on the interior.
Clippers trail by 13. Outside, Batum. Here's Rondo. That 3 off the mark. Phoenix has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. For 3, Booker. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Here's Johnson. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Batum. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Mann. Triple from the wing. Mann's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now here's Booker. 19 points in the game. Looking to get it going. Ayton trying to break free. No good at the rim. DeAndre Ayton, he has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the point. Now the Clippers moving it up. Morris with the ball. Crowder with the steal. Paul surveying the floor. Jackson against Booker. Back to Paul. Fires from the wing. Bank shot, no good. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Mann. Over Booker. Mann can't hit. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Bridges against Morris. Bridges passes to Ayton. Over Jackson. Suns keep it alive. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Now here is George. Phoenix grabs the miss. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Ayton finds Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
And the Clippers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks, David. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
And Ayton throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Jackson misses. Phoenix leading by 16. It's stolen by Morris. For 3, and there's Jackson on the assist by George.
Don't you love it when you've got a small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there? Makes it look easy.
Outer dishes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Rebound by the Suns. Crowder's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Booker from deep. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Batum's checked in.
We are looking at the MVP of the 2014 Finals. Can we remember that in that series, Kawhi Leonard shot 60% and he guarded LeBron James?
And Booker kicks to Bridges. And Ayton gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Clippers now. Clippers trail by 12. Outside Leonard. Jackson against Paul. George looking over the floor. Good D by Booker.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the result.
There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 22.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
George finds Leonard. Fires for three. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Paul George.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Paul passes to Ayton. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Batum. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. And Ayton gets double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Suns now. Outer dishes to Paul. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Suns lead by 12.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
They get it back. Leonard. Good work defensively by Crowder. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Crowder against Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Ayton. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Here is Paul. He feeds it to Bridges. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Sinks that one from the post. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Jackson against Paul.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Booker with it. George picks him up. Booker with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, terrific body control. Booker gets hit on the drive, stays on balance to complete the play.
Jackson finds Leonard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. Booker against George. Oh, Ayton in position.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Over Booker. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got 7 rebounds in the game. Paul can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 15. Right side George. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, the mechanically sound shooting form of Devin Booker on display. That is pretty.
On the wing, Jackson, defended by Booker. The pass to Morris. Over Ayton. And again, no good by the Clippers. Suns leading by 18. Here's Paul. And that one drops.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the inside. And Batum throws it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Booker against George. Booker the pass to Ayton. Paul with the 3. They grab their own miss. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Shoots over Batum. Hits the front of the rim and out. Clippers trail by 18. Here's Jackson. And that one is off. Some solid D from Paul. Here's Booker. Slammed home and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder.
Well, Devin Booker has proven to be a capable shooter from every spot on the floor, including the free throw line. This guy has become a must-watch.
Now, here is George. Good work there as it goes. Batum's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
To the middle. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. And the Suns lead by 21.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Los Angeles calls timeout. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Clippers trailed by 21. Passes it to Batum. He kicks it to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Leonard hits them both. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Johnson outside. Pass to Bridges. Ayton inside. Defended by Batum. Johnson can't hit. Clippers trail by 19. Inside. Here's Morris. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
Now here's Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Paul. George with no one around. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Now, Paul George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Measures the shot before receiving the pass. It's hard to guard.
Paul passes to Bridges. And Ayton gets double-teamed. And the basket is good. And it's 6 points for Johnson.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Phoenix.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Free throw good, Paul George.
Well, you love the energy out there. Paul George is an extremely confident, extremely versatile player, and he brings a great level of activity to both ends.
Paul. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George. First one falls for him.
I tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Kaminsky is checked in for Bridges. Langston Galloway comes in for Devin Booker, and it's Carter in for Paul. Ayton hits them both.
Get open, get open.
There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Leonard inside. Johnson's there.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. Morris checked in for the Suns. Leonard hits them both. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Carter kicks to Moore. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Galloway taking his time here. Pass to Kaminsky. Carter outside. And the Suns miss again. Leonard against Carter. Leonard the pass to Cousins. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Cousins has got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles. Moore outside. So the Suns win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take